Good afternoon, you guys. So I had this dream on March 18th. That was Sunday. I woke up from this dream and it kind of left me perplexed or just wondering. I hadn't really spoken to anyone about it. I talked to Sherry about it on Monday and I told my coworker about it on Monday. But, Sherry had some insight. Um, my coworker was kind of excited about it, but I still didn't feel that I had any revelation of the dream. Not not enough to put it out. Um, some things Sherry said was interesting, but it wasn't until today and yesterday that it kind of, I don't know. I said I might need to just go ahead and put it out. Not sure what it means for everybody else in the body, but who knows? So the dream was that I was in like a well lit. I was in a like a drugstore. It seemed to me to be like a drugstore, like a CVS or something like that. And I was walking down the aisle, and had like magazines here. You know, towards the end was like makeup, whatever else was in between. I don't know. So I was on this aisle, and there was a guy, tall black dude, on this aisle, and he was on the phone with someone. And it sounded to me as if he was trying to he was saying to the person, well, God can such and such and such and such. It sounded like he was trying to uh, either introduce someone to God and maybe to the gospel of Jesus Christ, just slowly, you know, introducing God to this person. And he was saying, it sounded like he was trying to describe the characteristics of God to this person. Like to say, well, God is a loving person, or God can, work this thing out, or God is, you know, merciful. I'm filling in the blanks because he didn't finish the sentence to where I could hear it. Okay, so he's on the phone with this person, and he's on this aisle. He's taller than me, so he's taller than the rack that's here. Okay, he's taller than this, so he can see me over here, and I kind of hear him. And but I'm just walking. I wasn't in there for anything, but for whatever reason, I was in this store. So he's taller than me, so easily he could have looked over the shelving. So he walks around this way, still talking to the person, and he comes to me and he says, do you have anything to say to this person, like to add to the conversation? It's like he knew, it was like he respected whatever opinion I may have had. It was like he knew that I was another believer, and for whatever reason, it felt like he was drawn to me, and he knew that I had to have overheard his conversation. Just knowing, like, so I take the phone from him, and I tell the person who's on the phone, God is going to do something within 30 to 45 days. And that's when the dream ended. Well, no. When I said that, the person was still on the phone. The guy took the phone back, but whatever whatever I said, God is going to do something. within 30 to 45 days. It was like it rang true to him, and it was like a confirmation to something that he already knew. But right then and there was not the time to discuss it because he was still on the phone trying to talk to whoever it was he was trying to talk to and convince, okay? But you could see uh, that I probably confirmed something that he already knew, whether or not he operated in the same gift or, just as a believer, or he had his own gift. It was like, oh my gosh, like I knew that too, or I've heard that too, or I felt that too in my spirit. You see what I'm saying? That was the kind of expression that he had on his face. And then the dream ended, you guys. I've never seen this person in my life. So, trying to catch up on videos after making videos, the couple that I did put out on Monday, I want to go to Cher's channel to try to catch up on her videos. And starting from, days back, she was doing a video about March 21st. And before I even get to that, I looked up the dates. 30 days from now, 30 days from March 18th would have been April 17th to May 2nd. And maybe I need to recount that. But April 17th to May 2nd. I wrote it down in my notes, okay? Then I watched Sherry's video, and she is mirroring Colleen, and I think she's talking about Susan, and they're talking about this date on March 22nd or March 21st called Holi or Holly. It's an Indian it's an Indian, I can't even think of the word, escapes me, holiday or something. And there's some other things that happened in it. I was like, oh, well, I don't really feel like that's it. And then, of course, looking at the dates, I realized this is resurrection season. You got Passover, you got Resurrection Day, you got Easter, all in the season, which is about, I think it's May 20th, Easter or Resurrection Day. And yesterday, a guy, he asked me, he was like, on Facebook, he's like, can you tell me about your business? And such and such and such and such, because I own a business. And he wanted to basically collaborate. I don't know this guy from Adam either, just like in the dream. Not really. He's just a Facebook friend. And we had a business transaction. And then just all of a sudden, like the next day, he asked me, well, can you tell me about your business? And he wanted to do some type of collaboration or whatever. So, still, it wasn't, I don't know. I felt like it was more to this dream. And one more thing, and it still could be more to this. I don't know if it relates to. Initially, I was thinking like, unscheduled blood moon, or, something that, it would be evident to everyone within, the 30 to 45 days. Only God could do it. You know what I mean? And it very well could still happen that way. That's why I'm pitting it out, you guys. My coworker today, she had a regular client, and the client asked her, what's new? And she told her, we're trying to get this wedding done, and we're trying to rent out something here on the resort, and I work here, but they're giving us a hard time, and they're trying to force us to rent a beach house for 7 days. I don't know if it's because of the season or such and such and such and such. So the lady today told her, hey, we're going to be leaving our house is rented out pretty much for the whole entire summer. And we're going to believe in on May 2nd to go to our our grandson's baby dedication. She's also a believer, the client and the co-worker. She said, we're going to be living May 2nd, and the house will be available from May 3rd to May 5th. You guys can have the house for free. So my co-worker texted me. She said, I got a praise report. She was excited. They've been engaged for 8 years. And her husband's been feeling pressed to go ahead and get married, and she has been too. They were thinking about eloping or going to the courthouse by the end of the month, but today the client said, I'm going to be leaving May the 2nd to go to, I don't know, New York or something. And this is the days that the house will be available. You and your fiance can take the beach house, and y'all can have y'all's little beach ceremony at our house, and we're not going to charge you. So I just really feel like a few things we need to be preaching the gospel, because time is short, and also for those who are already his, it's no wonder what the Lord can do as far as healing or making a way, making provisions or what have you. In the next 30 to 45 days, you've seen people on TV. God's going to do something for you as soon as you walk out this door. It wasn't that. But I did cross my mind today. You've seen those prophets on TV. You got some money coming to you in the next 30 to 45 days, No, I just really truly feel like because we're so close to going home, anything is possible in your personal and even on this world stage. And God can definitely show himself grand and show that he is God. And besides him, there is no other. Any insight, any comments you want to leave? I'll be watching. Okay, you guys? God bless y'all. I guess we got to preach the gospel. I know I've got some things. I realized there's some couple of things, teaching videos that the Lord had been wanting me to do. I need to probably get them out. But he's giving grace. And hopefully he'll continue to give grace for me to continue to do what we do. And we just occupy until he comes, you guys. Okay? God bless y'all. I'm very interested what's going to happen over the next several weeks. Okay?